Hey guys, this is Ranjin here bringing you all sorts of commentary. This is going to be the first set between Flash and MVP in the round of 8 in the Hana Daetoo MSL 2010. Yes, this is going to be an odd eye too. Going to get colors and position out of the way before doing anything else. At the upper left-hand position at the 11 o'clock in brown is the turn player. We're going to have Flash. And we're going to have MVP at the bottom right position as the yellow Terran. Almost said red for some reason. Yellow Terran at the 5 o'clock position. So, TV2 to start things off. We were very, very close to getting another MVP versus Baby matchup, as is going on in the OSL. We could have gotten another round of 8 in the MSL as well, because Flash and Baby are playing, or just have finished playing in the round of 8 of the OSL. I'm not going to spoil that, but that's what happened there. Nuke has cast that, so go watch. Very close, but MVP deciding that, you know what, none of that. Unfortunately for him, his his next opponent in this game is, of course, Flash, and not the best position want to be. He's actually going to wall off. He's going to start off by playing a little bit safe. Flash does none of that. He doesn't need to wall off. He's too epic to wall off. He, in fact, goes out across closer to the middle and plants down a forward rack. So that's how awesome Flash is. But yeah, TVT definitely one of Flash's strengths. Well, if you can really say that anything that he does is not a strength, because Flash roll is such a beast, such a machine, that it's even weird. It's even hard to imagine he's human sometimes. And it's unfortunate for MVP that is facing up against this. In maybe one matchup, maybe. Even in a best of 3, it would be kind of, you know, nah, I don't think so. But in a best of 5, I definitely don't think MVP has very good opportunity to beat Flash. I think he's going to have his work cut out for him. And unfortunately for me, these are both guys that kind of like their little macro-style TBTS. MVP showed against Baby. And this time around, I do not have a beer and a pizza. Instead, I'm supported by copious amounts of orange juice. And I'm going to do some syncing because I forgot. 10, 11, 12. Both players getting the refineries going. So this is going to be, aside from that forward racks, this is going to be fairly standard turn versus turn. And even that forward racks is not really that out of place. Just plant down a forward racks, get a marine in there, go out there, float it in, get the early scout. So it's nothing all too crazy. Really, still don't see that MVP. I don't think MVP has sent out a scout yet. No, he has a marine on top of the ramp, so that's gonna make damn sure that if he doesn't manage to do anything, it's gonna goodbye. Yeah, Flash gonna run that all the way back home to do stuff. And there's a guy in a dragon's cap, I think. Huh, interesting. That's kind of interesting. Detroit. Dragons, what am I talking about? Detroit. That's Tigers, dude. Dragons is a... I'm pretty sure Dragons is a Japanese baseball team. Might be a Korean baseball team. I have no idea. I forget. Anyway, factory inside of Flash's base, and it's a little bit late, and we're gonna see how much in the mood I am for a possible long-ass TBT. We're gonna see what happens. I was gonna start off by casting Midas versus J-Dong, but that did not quite work out. Anyway, shoutouts. Massive shoutouts to Hellshade for giving me a StarCraft 2 beta key. Even though I told him that I probably wouldn't be able to play it for a while because my computer sucks, he should maybe go ahead and think about giving it to a friend of his in real life instead. But he said nah, but he gave me a beta key anyway, so yay. I now have a StarCraft 2 beta key, and I plan on utilizing it at the first possible opportunity. So props to you, guy. Going to see that Flash plotting down his command center, and the starport coming on the opposite side for MVP, so he's going to go a little bit of a different route. Don't think he's actually plotted down his command center at all yet, or even started building it. I think he might be building it at the southern side of his base, not altogether too sure, but he's going to go for a starport. So he's either going to go out for Ro8 to try to do some harassment, or go for early dropship. Generally it is, yeah, there we go, there is a command center, but generally you see when you see that early starport, you generally see Ro8's coming out, and yeah, that's exactly going to be the same thing here. I'm actually kind of surprised that guys go for this. I feel that going for a vulture drop in a TT like right now, oh, is he going to be able to get a vulture? Is he going to be, picking off both marines? He's going to be able to go in there, going to do some damage. At least going to be able to pick something on the opposite side. Flash also somehow got his own vulture inside of MVP's base, so no idea how he managed to do that. I think maybe caught MVP in a float. Actually going to spot the command center coming up. He's going to lose his vulture, but still managed to do a little bit of damage and spot everything around. On the opposite side, MVP has lost his vulture to that Ro8 tank. But did, however, delay the command center, so a nice counteract by him as well. So both players getting there. Well, MVP actually almost Flash almost managed to delay that command center, but not quite managing to. Ro8 gonna be out there now to force away the barracks. So Flash is not gonna be able to be too annoying anymore. Actually, oh, he's gonna float it down. Oh, look at that! Look at this guy being annoying. Like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna float my barracks down. Make sure you can't mine then. Well, yeah, with nothing to really kill this barracks right now, and it being a little bit safer on the ground than in the air with that Wraith in there. Tank out there, no, but at the very least, I think Flash is going to sacrifice the barracks to try to annoy MVP as long as humanly possible. Has on the opposite side, has an Academy and Armory up right now. Going to float the barracks up at the last second, but that probably just going to burn to death instead. So we do see Cloaking being upgraded for MVP, so he's going to try to get some Cloak Wraiths out there. Still probably going to pump this and see what it actually manages to utilize. He's going to be able to maybe damage some of those tanks. Not quite sure if he's going to be able to pick any off. At the very least, going to go inside the main and get a scout. And Flash, however, does have comp stations in the way, so he is going to have what it takes. He's going to have some Goliaths out there as well to counteract these raids, but he's also going to have some scan. Already, just as I speak, one Goliath come out there. He's also going to have scans to counteract this, and that barracks can go down. Yeah, I think he actually got. Did Wraith actually manage to get a shot off, or did it just burn down? I'm not altogether too sure. Barracks coming up for Flash as well. And also huge thanks to people that are actually very interesting. I've gotten a subscriber. I'm not going to name him just because his nickname, for one thing, is hard to say and remember, and because I feel this is slightly more, issue is a little bit more sensitive. But again, huge props to Hellshade. But I got a subscriber that offered to donate me some money, and I said no, thank you. Just pretty much get it out there, guys, that I do not want money for what I do. I do this for love. I do this for this is a hobby to me. If I would ever ask for donations, it would be because I'm in some sort of, I basically need money for a very specific reason. Often enough, maybe pertaining to this, to the hobby that I do. Maybe going inside there, being a little bit annoying with his rates. Only 2, so I'm not going to manage to do really too much. Scans already as well as those Goliath with Charon boosters. One Wraith going to go down. Would he going to take another? Oh no, one Wraith barely going to manage to get out of there though. But yeah, I will not be taking donations of money. I don't think ever. I've never asked for any. So it's really interesting to be just offered some. But thank you for the huge compliment to my entertainment value. It really validates me as an entertainer, I guess. That somebody just says, you know what, Ranchin, you're so good, and you've given me so many hours of fun that I just want to give you some money for it, for your work. And it just somehow goes against my morals, which I hate having. Sometimes you gotta hate having morals, but it goes against that. So I apologize for not taking your money. So he's got going out there, gonna spot the troops coming out. Meanwhile, MVP has a nice little tank ladder out there waiting, has a barracks at the front to spot. Also building up a command center inside of his main to float to that 4 o'clock position. I assume Flash is gonna be wanting to take the 12 o'clock position for himself soon as well. Interesting enough, I don't think MVP was. I think, yeah, they're actually mining full gas quite yet. The second base not quite necessary at the moment. But yeah, fourth and fifth factory now on the way for MVP. I think Flash was still only on 4. We're gonna see what he adds in more very soon, and I'm not quite sure how many machine shops. There's on 2 machine shops at the moment. Just focusing on getting an upgrade and some vultures to augment his troops on the ground as well. Gonna be getting speed and mines very soon. But yeah, so again, thanks guys. The only reason I would ever ask for donations if I don't know, got in trouble if I mean, sure, money would always help. I mean, I want to get a new computer so I can actually play StarCraft 2 and stuff. But, and it would be cool to have a nice computer that, can render faster and yada 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 and all that kind of stuff. But just overall, I don't need a computer. MVP actually going to move out across a little bit, get a scout on those forces the Flash has. Quite a few tank-heavy, quite a tank-heavy troop, and this might actually force MVP to move back a little bit. It's going to force his tank back. He does have a dropship out there. We're going to see how effective he is with that. Flash also going around putting on his own mines. MVP apparently thinking of going for some of those, for a vulture drop and try to go into the damage. Vulture's going to come in very close. Vulture's coming close right on those tanks. Nothing to support.